Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel. In this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Clouper T8 from CigaBuy. First, I'd like to thank CigaBuy for sending me this unit for review. I'm really excited about it. I think I only got it in about a week too. Really good. Shipping costs vary depending on how you have it shipped. Right now, you can get it at CigaBuy for a price that I have not seen any lower on the internet as of videotaping now, $88.31. So amazing buy, amazing mod. This mod uses two 18650 batteries. You could put sub-ohm coils on it and adjustable 5-10 pin. I like that. We'll be taking a close look. And the other really cool thing is you don't have to look for screws to get into the back because magnetic back. I mean, just sweet. A lot of features in here that are definitely worth taking a close look at. So here's what came in my package along with this. And because you're lucky enough to watch the Gear Obsession channel, you are going to see that there is a coupon code right here where you could get 5% more off right there. And look at all the cool stuff they have here. They got the God mod, all kinds of really cool, and that's what we'll be talking about today, the T8. By the way, it comes in all kinds of different colors. You can get it in the silver, the blue, the red, black, all different cool colors. Let's go ahead and open up the box. Really nice box. Got a phone here. ClouperCard.com. By the way, this has a USB on the bottom, but that USB is not for charging. It's just for updating, I guess, the electronics in here, the chip. Get a Clouper card here. Get some instructions. You get the unit. Get this out. You get a little screwdriver where they have a nice pull tab. Make sure you grab both, because if you just grab one of these, then you got to really dig to get the screwdriver out. But get a screwdriver right there, which you can use to adjust the pin that's in here. Get to that in a minute. In here are some extra screws, I think. Let me see. How do you open this? Open. What do we got? We got some extra, looks like 5-10 pins and some extra magnets in here. And you get a little USB cable that you know pulls. You know the deal. So that's what you get in your box. We'll go ahead and set this all aside. So here is the unit. Let me move this over here. And there is the front. There is the back. You have the buttons. This is the fire button up here, and then this will, these multifunction buttons mainly used for cranking the wattage up and down. And there's the 5-10 pin, and I'm going to go ahead and get really close here, and you can see there's a Phillips screw 5-10 pin down in there. Makes it easy to adjust. On the bottom, USB. Again, you don't use that for charging. You have holes here for battery venting on the bottom and the side, which is really good. You have the screen right here, and on the back, I like the little dimples right here. But you have a little thumb or a little nail nick right in here that you use to pull the back off. You just pull it. You know why? Magnets. See the magnets right there? Look how that's nice and milled aluminum. You can actually see the milling marks just faintly right there. So you know this was milled, not cast. So that shows a little bit more quality in my book. You can see little magnets there. They give you spare magnets. And you have magnets here and there. So I guess they have it set up where negative, positive attract. I think if you try to put it the wrong way, let me try to put this the wrong way. They're sort of like repelling each other, so you can't really put it on the wrong way. You only can put it on this way, which is good. Did not come with batteries, just so you know. This is an authentic Clouper T8. I just have some spare batteries hanging out here, so we'll go ahead and put them in so we can see how this works. Make sure you put them in according to the directions. Although this does have reverse protection. Look at that screen. Really nice. So you have the amount the battery's charged, which is 100%. You have your wattage setting. This thing where it says R right there. I have to bring this really close so you can see. Little R is the atomizer's resistance, and then you have your voltage right there, and then you have your CPU temperature and your puff counter. So this thing can go between 7 watts and 150 watts. Output voltage is 5.6 to 14 volts. It's powered, obviously, by the two 18650 batteries I put in here that are not included. You can build coils anywhere between 0.2 ohms and 4 ohms. So you could get that sub-ohm coil that you love to make. I have one right here, I'll show you in a minute, that we're going to put on this. This is 0.3 ohm. And we're going to try it out on here, but you could sub-ohm vape on this thing. We already talked about the magnetic cover on the back. It has also a IC board that comes with self-heat dissipating system, reverse battery protection, and you don't have to worry about the batteries being improperly set because it has the reverse battery protection. CPU temperature control system, and let's go ahead and show you what I'm going to put on here real quick. I'm going to set this aside just for a second, not too long. I have a RDA here that I just got done building called the UDI Go-M. It's not anything new or groundbreaking. I made some coils here, as you can see. I used to not even show my work on camera because it was so terrible, but I'm a little bit proud of this. It's the first one that I've ever made that didn't look like a complete mess. But basically the coils, I wrapped it around this jig that I have here, and I wrapped them around the 2mm setting. So this one, wrapped it 6 times, and the wire that I used was this number 26 Canthal, just in case anybody is wondering. And I went ahead and I've already put all kinds of juice all over the cotton, organic cotton. I am going to be vaping Blueprint A-Train, which has been my everyday vape. So I just want to show you that this is 3 ohms. I'm going to press the button, 0.3 ohms. So we are vaping at 0.3 ohms. Dual coil. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this together and get it on top of the T8. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I got it already set to 75 watts right there. Let's check this out. Woo! It doesn't take very long. And you can see the resistance right there. I'll let that focus. You can see it's 0.34 ohms is what's reading the atomizer. The voltage, it only reads it while you're pressing it, so I'll go ahead and press it so you can see it real quick. So it's putting out about 5.1 volts right there. Just look at that. Woo, that is crazy. Now I know why people get so excited about sub-ohm vaping. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this out. I'm going to go ahead and just add a little more juice here. Make sure everything is wet because I don't want to burn anything up. Again, this is set at 75 watts right now. Now, you know, if you crank this up really, really high and it doesn't seem to be putting the right amount out, it's probably because the circuitry is cutting it off because you've hit one of the limits. Either it's overheating because it will protect itself, or you're hitting the 14 volt limit, depending on, you know, Ohm's law and all that stuff, or whatever you're doing. So let's go ahead and try this out. I tell you, I never made a sub-ohm coil or RDA this low. This is the lowest I've ever went before. So I'm gonna find out what everyone gets so excited about when they talk about we're sub-ohming. Holy crap. It's absolutely amazing. It's just atomizing all that juice at once. Wow. Wow, that's more than I can handle. I've never had that much at once. Wow. That's amazing. You see the temperature went up a little bit to 32 centigrade. That is amazing. That was just from that little short bleep. That is just crazy. Now, I want to... Wow, this is glass, and I can feel the heat coming up on the tip. It's not only a lot, but it actually you can feel the warmth, the heat from it. You know, I've watched some other reviews on the T8, and I noticed that some people complained that it was kind of a cool vape. I'll tell you what, my example here, it's not cool. It feels warm to me, and I only have it at 75 right now. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some more juice here because I don't want the cotton that I'm using here to get dry, because then burnt cotton doesn't taste very good, as some of you probably already know. And I am going to pump this sucker up to the maximum amount by pressing the up button right there. I'm going to press and hold it and just let it go to the max, just to see what happens. I'm going to hit the fire button. And it says 7.2 volts. What was the max? It's at 14. So it's probably hitting the limit there. Woo! We are making clouds today. Add a little more juice there. And we'll put the sucker on. And let's see what we can do. I get so excited over such little things. I wish I could do rings. That's amazing how hot. I mean, it's hot. It's all that juice vaping all at once. It's just insane. It just keeps on going. Woo. Absolutely amazing. That's what I guess sub-ohm vaping is all about, and I've shared my first experience of real sub-ohm vaping. I don't think we need to go up that high, and I probably hit the voltage limit anyway going up that high. So, what else can we talk about? There are some other features. There's a feature where you like press and hold the fire button and one of these buttons. One will okay, I'll figure this out in a second. There we go. You have normal mode, and then you have stealth mode. If I hit it again, I'm holding it, you can see how it goes to stealth mode this way. I'm going to let it go back to normal mode. This way, if you want to let the screen stay blank, it'll stay blank. And then if you hold the up button, press and hold it for a while, it resets the puff counter to 0 right there. So the fire button and the lower button lets you switch between normal and stealth mode, and the up button right here with the fire button resets your puff counter. Amazing box. I could barely keep it on my lips much longer. It's gotten it so hot. And if I use the metal tip, which I've tried earlier, you better not use, you better use something with some heat fins or something to dissipate that heat, because it is so crazy hot. You don't want to take long vapes out of it at these very high settings, I'm finding out. See, this is all a learning process, and I'm sharing it with you. I'm not a professional. There are other channels where you want to go to get those professional reviews. I'm just an everyday guy learning and experiencing things, and I'm sharing it here on YouTube with you. And I just got juice all over my hands because I think I put too much in the RDA. Too much. This is insane. And this is not even, there's no nicotine in this. It gives you such a hit because it's so warm, it's so hot, and it's so much. You don't need nicotine to get a throat hit. Alright, so definitely overly impressed by these box mods, especially this Clouper T8 for the price, especially on CigaBuy for $88, and then if you use that coupon code you get even more off. So that's just a crazy deal. So I'm trying to find out things I don't like, because I've told you everything that I love about this, and I'm digging here trying to find any cons. By the way, I think I showed you a little USB. You don't want to charge the batteries with that. The back, okay, very slight play back and forth. Can you hear that? Doesn't affect it. It doesn't. This is very, very tight, so you don't have to worry about it coming off. But there is a little side-to-side play, so when you have it in your hand, you can just feel it a little bit. And the only other thing I can find is the buttons. I would have liked the fire button to be just a little bit bigger and maybe not rattle. You hear that? The buttons had a slight rattle, but that, again, nothing that affects anything. As far as build quality and everything is milled perfect. Nice bee-blasted finish. Gorgeous. Lots of venting for those two big batteries that you have in there, which is very good. See if I could do this without choking in front of the camera again. That's embarrassing. I don't know if I'm going to leave it in. Okay, running out of juice. Absolutely amazing mod. Absolutely amazing. And for the price, you can't really beat it. Alright, so definitely recommend it. I'll put the link below. I will put the coupon code below. So if you want to get one, run over to CigaBuy right now. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. Alright, well, thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great evening. Take care. Bye.